howdy folks, I hope we're having a great day today. So today I decided I would do a video for you on living on a student budget. And it's really easy, believe it or not. So let's take a look at some options that you can pursue when you are a student and you're hungry. First of all, you're going to want to get a whole lot of pasta and a whole lot of rice. These are your basic staples, people. So if you don't have these, you're going to starve. Let's talk about what we can add to those to make it not taste like the blandest thing on the planet. By adding a simple flavored tuna to your pasta or rice, you can turn a boring meal into an exciting meal, for cheap as well. So let's talk about some tuna flavors. Chili flavor, for those who like it spicy. Onion and tomato and savory sauce. It goes really well with pasta. Sweet chili, for those who like it chili, but a little bit sweet as well. Tomato salsa, also good with pasta. I wouldn't recommend mixing this with rice because it goes a bit funky. If you're not a tuna type of person, there's always canned salmon. I haven't tried it out yet, but I know it exists and I have some in my cupboard. I'll let you have a look. This too comes in a variety of flavors. For example, onion and tomato, good with rice, good with pasta. Lemon and cracked pepper, probably good with pasta, not so good with rice. And naturally smoked, good with pasta and rice, or good as just a snack. So there's your tuna. Normally I would say wait until your tuna is on sale because then they only sell for about $1 over here and you can buy them in bulk and it's awesome. Make sure you have a tuna collection in your cupboard because you never know when you're going to want to make a meal and you don't want to make that meal boring as all hell. Tuna is really important when you're a student. What student diet wouldn't be complete without the mandatory noodles? You can go the cup variety. This is always good for the busy student who's always on the go. You can do the cheapo packet variety. Don't underestimate these. They cook really fast and they're very, very tasty. All you need to do is drain them and add some of the seasoning stuff to it. Bellissima. Once upon a time, these noodles used to be really cheap, but they're not anymore, which is a shame because they're the most tastiest, delicious noodles ever invented. I'm talking, of course, about these noodles right here. It's like noodle crack. If you haven't tried these out, go out to the store and grab a packet right now because you are missing out. They used to be really cheap, but because they got so popular among students, the prices crept up. So they're more of a, I have room in my budget to buy these this week kind of food. If you're not that strapped for cash and you've got a little bit of room in your budget to spend on food, then you can always go for the more fancy option, and that's pre-flavored pasta packets. There's also pre-flavored rice packets as well. And these also come in a variety of flavors. Chicken curry flavor, Alfredo flavor, creamy bacon flavor, sour cream and chives, chicken rice, satay rice. You can also add tuna to these to spice them up a bit, not that they really need it. I probably add a plain tuna flavor to this. Still got money in your budget? Amazing. You need to talk to me because I don't know how you do it. If you're still lucky enough to still have money in your budget for food, you can always go and buy some cheap fruit and vegetables because it's always good not to get, what's that disease called? Scurvy. It's always good not to get scurvy. Try and buy your vegetables in bulk and make sure that they're not going to expire quickly. You don't want anything to go off. Basically, you want it to sit there and last as long as possible because you don't know when you're going to have enough money to buy fresh fruit and vegetables again. Also, don't overlook frozen vegetables. Yes, I know they're frozen, but there could still be some good stuff in there. So go out and buy some and put it in all of your food. That's right, add it to your rice, add it to your pasta, add it to your tuna, just to make sure that you don't die. Still got room in your budget for food? How? How much is your rent? Where do you live? Because that's where all my money goes. Make sure you go out and buy some beautiful meats. I'm talking chicken, I'm talking mince, I'm talking sausages, anything, any meat, because protein is important. Also buy a meat in bulk and stick it in the freezer because you're a busy student. You're running around all the time doing all this study. You might not necessarily have time to stand there and cook a delicious meal for yourself. So make sure you freeze everything because if you don't and it goes off, then you've just wasted all that money. What about breakfast? I'll tell you about breakfast. Any of the food that I have just described is breakfast food. If you don't know what I'm talking about, maybe you should go and check out my bad breakfast choices video, which I made a few days ago, last week sometime. Surely there must be another alternative. Well, you're lucky. There is. Try and find someone who's rich, or at least someone who earns more money than you. That way you can make that person pay all the rent and you can spend all your money on food. I think you know who I'm talking about. So there you go. Those are all the food things that you can eat when you are on a student budget. Well, they're the ones that I have eaten in the past and in the present, and I found that they are the best things to eat, which don't make me want to cry every time I eat them. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. That would be super awesome. Make sure you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Please leave a comment telling me what kind of foods you survived off as a student, or what are your favorite student foods. Check out the description box below. I put all the links in there of people I am following during VEDA, and they're really awesome and you should probably check them out. That's it for today. Peace out.